So we're excited to bring that to you here on Texan Live. Dawson's really been the only team to show anything offensively here, Derek.
Yeah, right now Dawson's had a lot of success. Early penalties, but they've corrected that, and now they've come in with a fast attack.
Smith hands it off again. This time, different ball carrier, trying to get it to the 20. They were shy of the first down marker there. They needed to get to about the 21-22.
It's actually a nice pursuit from Zane Gonzalez and Big Derek Parrish at linebacker. It appears that Pearland is trying to negate what Dawson's doing right now by bringing a couple guys up into the box. Looked on that last play like they had maybe 8 guys in the box to try to negate that, trying to hit some of the holes to slow this Dawson offense down.
Time ticking down here in this second quarter as we get closer to halftime. 4 receivers. Smith hands it off. Johnson takes it up the middle, gets across the 20-yard line to about the 22, is very close to the first down. We'll see what they say officially. Needed to get to the 22 for the first.
Nice tackle by 75, Jordan Crawford. He had good leverage on the play and made a nice sound tackle.
It is indeed a first down. So fresh set of downs here for the Dawson Eagles. Yet more time that the Pearland offense is off of the field. 7-0 lead here for the Eagles. They have the football here. First down and 10, ball at their own 24. Smith takes the snap, pump fakes, fires down the right side. He's got a man, it's Mouton. That pass is intercepted. What a fantastic play. Number 20, Bryson Drennan, the defensive back. Drennan, just one of the seniors out there. We do have a penalty marker down. I'm sure it comes after the interception.
We do have a penalty flag.
But wow, what a fantastic play defensively.
That's a nice play from the strong safety, Drennan. Actually read the ball. Quarterback actually didn't see him. They tried to run a nice zone, a nice seam route, a 9 route. We call it a fade. Didn't see the strong safety. Strong safety read the ball well, made a nice play, and made the catch. A lot of times you have defensive guys on defense because they can't catch. So it's an outstanding play by that young man to make that catch and pull it in.
We just took another look at that. Dre just pulled it up for me there. He literally comes out of nowhere to come and make that play. I mean, you're talking about fantastic timing because to the quarterback's eyes, Mouton was open.
Yeah, when the quarterback takes a look and makes that pump fake, you see your wide receiver breaking open. Last thing you do is look back to the left because you're already in the motion of throwing the ball. So it's a nice play from your safety, but you have to have a heady, smart safety to understand the game, to understand the coverage that he has over-the-top coverage on that play. So it's a nice play.
So here we go as Pearland's offense takes the field here.
The 33-yard line, that's where the Oilers will take over, first down and 10.
So the ball will be at their own 33-yard line. 3 receivers set, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. They'll hand it off right side to Pinkston. Gets to the 38-yard line, but a 5-yard pickup there. Second down coming up.
Burnett. Ball out to the 37-yard line, brings up second down and 4.
And this is exactly what Pearland wants to do. They need to try to establish some type of a run game. I mean, of course, they have 2 big runners. And actually, when I look at the list, they have about 4 or 5 big runners. They have a lot of yards going on right now during the season. So they want to try to establish that running game, try to take Dawson off their heels and slow this game down just a little bit.
And it's only 7-0, so it's not like they have to resort to anything that there's normal game plan here.
Yeah, exactly right.
I'll hand it off. No, fake the handoff. Taking it left side, the quarterback there on the keeper. In at quarterback is Whitehead. Didn't start the game, but he's been in the last several drives.
It's actually a nice play call. You actually had 2 guys pulling to the right-hand side, almost like a trap or almost like a counter, depending upon what the action was. And then have your quarterback come off it on a design rollout to the left-hand side. That's a nice play call from Pearland. They're trying to keep Dawson once again on their heels a little bit by slowing this game down. Of course, they have a high-powered offense on the Pearland side, but you want to try to negate what Dawson is bringing by slowing this game down, getting your first down, keep the chains moving, and try to get back in the game.
Take it to the 41. That makes it a 3rd down and 2. Their own 41. Taking the snap, Whitehead rolling to his right, fires, and it is complete. They say good enough for the first down, right at the 48-yard line. Tied to the fullback or the tight end there. Didn't get a good look.
Fullback, big Jake Orlando. That was a nice catch.
It was kind of low for him, and he went out kind of full extension to kind of grab it there. So it'll be first down here, ball at the 43-yard line. Pearland finally moving the chains here on offense, trying to mix things up. They'll send 2 receivers here to the left side. They've got Two men in the backfield along with the quarterback. Whitehead hands it off. Left side, oh, big hit from behind on the carry there. Looks like it was number 4, Pinkston again.
Pinkston on the carry.
And number 24 is Vincent Fisher with the big hit coming from the backside. It appears that Dawson itself is trying to bring some of their guys up. He's actually out at the corner at the top of the field, but they had him coming in off of the edge, off the top side.
Drives this fresh set of downs started at the 43. There's a 1-yard pickup now at the 44. They'll spread it out here. Firing right side, pass complete, little bubble screen for the receiver there, getting across midfield and very close to first down yardage.
And that's a nice X quick out to the top hand side. You actually get to receive. You have your X and Z at the top. You have one of your receivers block, immediate block on the cornerback. Try to get another one of your receivers right behind him and try to gain quick yards as quick as possible. What you're doing is you're keeping the defense from pass rushing so fast, keeping them off balance. Nice play call.
8-yard pickup there. Be third down, about 1 to go. I'll hand it off once again, and nice spin move there, and getting more than the first down across the 40 over to about the 36, 37-yard line. Davier Pinkston again on the carry, and he's just been very busy on this drive.
Wow, that was a nice run. That's a simple dive play, but he had a second and third effort on that play, spinning and breaking a couple tackles. That's a outstanding effort from that young man.
They pulled the guard on that screen.
One receiver to the right, one to the left here. Quarterback is Whitehead. Takes the snap, hands it off once again. It's Pinkston. To that left side this time. Gets across the 35 to the 34-yard line.
On the carry. Takes the ball over
and tackled by Patrick Howell on that play. Nice play off the left-hand side. Looks like Pearland has something working here. They want to continue to do that. They don't want to try to do anything exactly what they're doing now. They want to keep that pace, keep that rhythm.
Just small chunks of yardage,
Exactly.
ticking down a lot of clock here. Keeping that high-powered Dawson offense off of the field. Whitehead takes the snap. And this time they've got a swarm of blue shirts ready to bring Pinkston down. That one sniffed out pretty quickly.
Pinkston hitting the backfield
Wow, penetration kills. That's the first thing you're going to hear from youth football all the way to the NFL level. Penetration always kills. And on that play, you had your tackle and your nose in the A and B gaps. That's right by the center and right by the guard coming through. And anytime you have penetration, it's going to kill any type of play. Pearland was trying to attempt to pull guys to the left-hand side. That blows that up every single time.
Come back to the 36 on the 2-yard loss. So it'll be third down and 8 coming up here for the Oilers. Under 7 minutes to play here in the second quarter. 7-0, Dawson on top. Taking the snap, handoff again, Pinkston. He's tripped up before he can get to the 30. He's at the 31, but he needed to get to the 28, so it's going to be fourth down.
Pinkston.
And about
down to the
3.5, 4 yards here for the Oilers.
Down and 4 for Pearland.
Yeah, that was a shoestring tackle on that play. He almost got through that. If that young man hadn't grabbed his ankle, I think that was Howell on the play. Pinkston may still be running.
They are going to go for it here. Whitehead, the quarterback. Pinkston behind him. And they get movement at the line of scrimmage and just all kinds of disappointment on that Dawson defensive line.
That's exactly what you want to try to do. You want to run the play, but you really don't want to run the play. What you want to do is try to come up, try to quick count, try to hard count. And the quarterback, barks off. If you're familiar with NFL football, you see Peyton Manning doing that a lot of times. You're trying to get an easy 5 yards from your defense, especially the defense that's aggressive like Dawson's defense is, and I think they may have had some success on this play.
Yeah, they were very aggressive there on the defensive line, and I mean, it was really that first hard count, and they already were jumping across.
Penalty takes the ball all the way down to the 27-yard line. So that'll be a first down.
With the penalty, they're now at the 27-yard line on encroachment. So it'll be first down and 10, giving the Oilers a fresh set of downs and a chance to churn some more clock off here in this first half. Whitehead, the quarterback. And we get some movement at the line of scrimmage. It looks like this might come back 5 yards. Only difference is it may come back 5 yards. It's still first down.
Yeah, maybe a false start. Once again, it's a great drive going on right now. You want to make sure that you keep your head about you and everybody's lining up, everybody's set. As a quarterback, you want to make sure that your guys know exactly what the snap count is in the huddle before they come up to the line. And if they don't know what the snap count is, you don't have to worry about asking the guy next to you. Just look at the football, watch the football. Once the football moves, then they'll tell you when it's time to go.
It isn't the prettiest to drive so far for the Oilers, but there's one thing that's been effective is just slowly moving the ball down the field.
It's a good drive. They're keeping the offense from Dawson off the field, so it's a good drive so far.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Low snap. Hand off Pinkston, left side across the 30, the 25-20, and he's all the way to the house. Touchdown Oilers.
Outstanding run from Pinkston, bounce from to the left-hand side, untouched. Usually run that off tackle, but it looked like he went a little bit out on the outside where the tight end would be, replaced the tight end and went to the house. Nice play. Nice answer from Pearland.
So Pearland, after really a majority of the first half, haven't been able to move the chains at all. That drive, it really came together, took a huge lot of time off of that second quarter clock. Now with 5:49 to play, they're an extra point away from tying the football game up. Burstein in to kick the extra point. It's up and it is good. So again, 5:49 remaining here in until halftime. We're all knotted up at 7 apiece here on Texan Live.
Allspa's is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But Allspa's is also a boutique featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, Allspa's is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. Allspa's is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
5:49 remaining until halftime. We're all knotted up at 7 apiece on the 32-yard touchdown run from Davier Pinkston. Just a fantastic piece of running, and Alex DeBarrio and Derek Jones here on Texan Live. Derek, that drive, like you mentioned, it's a good drive because you're keeping the Dawson offense off the field, but the point of a drive is to score, and Pinkston looked like he was ready for a long run, and he broke one off there.
Yeah, he's been running hard all night. That was a great drive, but like you said, you keep the Dawson offense off the field. You slow the game down. You give your guys a chance to kind of get their composure back into the game. But what you may not recognize is on that run while Pinkston was running, the quarterback actually turned back around. His offensive lineman was wrapped up with a defensive guy. They were wrestling and tugging. He actually pulled his guy away. They could have easily called a penalty, and that touchdown didn't stand. So it's a heck of a play from the quarterback. They may go unnoticed until the coaches see it on film.
Burstein ready to kick this one off for Pearland with 5:49 remaining. Kick it off over to Mouton's side of the field. It's going to bounce over near the 20. Mouton's got it. Switching gears from that left side over to the right. He's hit from behind, brought down at about the 19-yard line. And that's where the Dawson offense will take over. Not a lot of running room there in front of Mouton.
That's nice kick coverage. Got a bunch of guys running down the field, flying down the field, looking to make a tackle. That is outstanding coverage on the special teams. Of course, to play a football game, you always have to have 3 phases: offense, defense, and special teams. So that's a very nice play.
So this drive will start at the 19-yard line here for Dawson. They lead at 7-0 there. Lone touchdown, came in a 3-yard touchdown pass to Darius Smith. Smith handing it off here to Savion Johnson, and not much running room there at all. In fact, he might have lost a yard or two.
Wow, tackled by a host of guys from Pearland. And that's the other thing that's a positive for that Pearland offense being on the field. Dawson's offense has been on the sideline for a while, so these guys are maybe getting a little bit cool coming back out. Now they got to warm back up. They had a nice rhythm, a nice flow. Now they're back in the action again, so they got to get back into the flow by warming up.
So ball at the 17, it'll be 2nd down and 12 here for the Eagles. Handoff. Zach Smith with the quarterback keeper. They faked it to Johnson. He took it to that left side. There is a penalty marker down. And Smith kind of found some running room there as he got it to the 25.
Nice play. Bryson Denon making the tackle on that play. Nice quarterback scramble to the left-hand side.
See what the infraction is. Looks like it's going to be against Pearland here.
Yeah, it looks like a hand to the face.
Foul, the Oilers, hands to the face.
It's like a personal foul, illegal hands to the face.
Yeah, and some people always ask, well, how do you get a hand to the face? Well, you're hand fighting on the line. You got your defensive line, your offensive line. Each guy is strong. They're trying to move each other, and sometimes your hand goes a little bit high. So
it's the second time that's happened. They've given him a fresh set of downs here on a personal foul. So it's 1st down and 10, ball at the 40 after the penalty. Dawson kind of struggle to move the ball offensively. Here's a draw play. Here's Smith, takes it himself, slides as he crosses midfield. Nice play. Not sure if that was design run all the way. Might have had the option to do so, but certainly the Red Sea parted open for him, and he found some running room.
Yeah, Dawson, they're seeing something from the sideline to call that play. It looked like almost a designed run. And so Smith's running really well with the ball. I'm really impressed right now.
He's got 4 wide receivers there, and of course Johnson there in the backfield. 4:36 to play. Ball right at midfield after the 10-yard pickup from the quarterback Smith. Getting the play from the sideline. They've got that kind of that Oregon offense thing going where they've got the cards with the different pictures up there on the sidelines. Smith takes the snap, back to pass, stepping up. Now rolls to his left as he saw the rush coming, fires and just throws that one away, incomplete. Good, smart quarterbacking there from Smith.
Yeah, very smart play. You don't have what you want. Throw the ball out of bounds, live to fight another day. Don't try to force it into coverage. Right now, it appears that Pearland's coming out in the cover 2. You have that middle open on the cover 2. I wouldn't be surprised if you see one of those wide receivers or maybe an inside running back try to hit that seam between those 2 safeties.
Ball at midfield, 2nd down and 10. Smith getting the signals from the sidelines. He's got 4 wide receivers, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Ball just inside the left hash mark. Smith takes the snap from the 45, hands it off. Johnson finds some running room across the midfield stripe, then gets to the 45, and then they just couldn't get any more than that. It's almost like his foot was in quicksand because the defensive player there had him by the ankles, couldn't get free.
Yeah, Big Zane Gonzalez made the tackle. Big linebacker came up and filled the hole. Nice tackle, nice wrap-up tackle, especially you're one-on-one in space, so that's a nice tackle to break down and end that play right there.
Clock ticking down at under 4 minutes to play, 3:45 to be exact, and we get penalty markers coming out with movement of the line of scrimmage. Looks like this is coming back 5 yards. It'll be a 3rd and 10 rather than a 3rd and 5.
Yeah, but if you notice that Dawson's coming out, they're a little bit shaky just because they've been on the sideline so long. You take them out of rhythm. So you scored a touchdown for Pearland, but you also took them out of rhythm. So you get actually 2 points for that, 2 points for that because you did that.
So the ball will come back. The back end of the football is right on the midfield stripe, so it's just ahead of midfield inside Pearland territory. Dawson with the football in the blue tops, blue pants, white helmets, moving from left to right here in the 2nd quarter. Pearland on defense, white jerseys, black pants. Dawson with the screen pass, get it to Mouton, had him by the neck, couldn't bring him down as he tried to get to the 45, couldn't get there, brought down at about the 47-yard line, and that's going to be short of the 1st down. It'll be 4th down.
That's an outstanding play by Bryce Denton to read that. It was a jailbreak screen that they tried to set up to the right-hand side, I guess, from where we're sitting at. That was a nice play to read that. He actually had a guy trying to block him, and he fought through the block and made the tackle. If he doesn't make that tackle, we still may see someone running right now.
The clock is ticking down, under 3 minutes to play here until halftime, and Dawson will punt the football away. Isaiah Cheney back to receive the punt. He's going to be standing at the 10-yard line, ready to receive it. We'll see what kind of punt Dawson can do on this time. They've struggled with their punting in the past. That one's going to bounce nicely at the 12. It's going to keep on bouncing. It's going to take a fantastic Dawson Eagles roll all the way to the 3-yard line. Fantastic job on the punting there from Dawson.
That's an outstanding job. You couldn't have thrown the ball and placed it any better, starting Pearland deep in their own territory. Nice kick.
So 2:31 to play here until halftime. We're tied at 7. The Oilers will get the football here. The Oilers still have 2 timeouts remaining.
If you want to be treated fairly and save money,
so plenty of time. Obviously, the clock stops while they reset the chains on a 1st down.
Best choice.
Yeah, this is exciting so far. It's exactly what I thought would come out. You have 2 teams that are powerful, high-powered offenses, and then the defense is coming out and basically, and miscues, of course, keeping the game in a low pace. But Pearland has to be careful on this. They're deep in their own end. You don't want to have any miscues. You want to make safe calls. Quarterback sneak perhaps on this play. I mean, you have quarterback in the end zone. They got to be careful.
Nixton is the tailback. They'll hand it off to him right side. Changes gears a couple of times across the 5, now to about the 7-yard line. Drive started at the 3, so about a 2-yard pickup now.
It's a nice tackle by Kareem Jones, one of the seniors out there.
Ball out to the 7-yard line.
7.
3rd down and 6 for the
This
Oilers.
is a new school football, having guys in the shotgun. When you're that deep, normally old school, we have 2 tight ends, put the quarterback under center, and try to get some yardage. But that was a nice play. Nice run by Pinkston.
So it'll be a 6-yard pickup there. Be second down and 4 coming up. I beg your pardon, second down and 6 after the 4-yard pickup. My numbers mixed up. Pinkston with a carry, picks up the first down and more, across the 15, across the 20, bounces outside the numbers, gets to the 30. Push from behind, brought down just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And we've got the Dawson coaches pointing into the backfield here. And don't see a penalty marker down anywhere.
I don't see one. They were jumping around as if there was a fumble, but I don't see.
Well, they've got a flag, a graphic of a penalty flag up on the scoreboard here.
I don't see it. But you're right, they are pointing. That's a heck of a run from that Pinkston young man.
He's been great.
He's running very, very hard tonight. I'm very impressed.
Minute 39 to play here. The clock is stopped right now with the officials talk something over here.
Oh, wow.
So
following the Pinkston run.
Sportsman conduct.
Unsportsmanlike conduct called against
Dawson.
So this ball moves all the way
their own 48-yard line.
to the 48-yard line. 1st and 10.
I'm sure Pearland doesn't need any help, but I'm sure they're appreciative of that.
Yeah, the Oilers, remember, still have 2 timeouts left with this minute 39 remaining. You'd like to get points. Remember, Dawson got the football first, so you can go 2 possessions in a row here if you're the Oilers.
Exactly.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Low snap this time. Quarterback keeper, left side. Get across midfield, inside Dawson territory to the 48. Ball carrier there, Whitehead, the quarterback.
Timeout, Pearland.
Timeout taken by Pearland. We'll take a quick one as well here on Texan Live.
Big Star Ford, Houston's fastest growing Ford dealer. Why? Huge discounts, most for your trade. Explorers, $6,000 off. Fusion, $7,000 off. F-150, $12,000 off. F-250, $15,000 off. And now every car, truck, and SUV has 0% interest for 72 months. 0% for 72 months. Don't walk, run. These deals end soon. Big Star Ford, big city discounts, small town dealing.
Minute 29 remaining here until halftime here at Pearland Stadium. Dawson, the Eagles scored the first touchdown. The Oilers answered back. We're tied at 7. Alex Savario and Derek Jones. What should be the final drive here of this first half. Oilers looking for some points here.
Yeah, this is a big drive for Pearland. They want to definitely try to get some kind of points, whether it be a field goal. Of course, you want a touchdown. You want to strike goal every time, but at least a field goal. And if you're Dawson, you want to definitely negate that.
So they'll have it 2nd down and 6 here. Back to pass is Blumrick. He'll step up in the pocket, has some room across the 45, across the 40, and slides right at the 40-yard line. He's going to pick up a first down as Blumrick comes back into the game to play quarterback.
40-yard line will be first down, Pearland.
Pearland moving the ball. There looks like they're going to try to spike it here as soon as they get set. And Blumrick taking his time here with a minute 10. Finally takes the snap and throws it onto the turf for the incompletion and to stop the clock with a minute 6 to go. Real quick, tune in to Fox Sports Southwest tonight after our game from 11 to midnight for the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive. Join Howard Chen and John Lopez in for Ted Johnson this week. Courtney Rowland, Courtney Madden, as they take you around the city with all of this week's football action. The Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive tonight from 11 to midnight on Fox Sports Southwest. It's great to have that high school wrap-up show here in the Houston area. Get to really focus in on all the games here in this area.
Yeah, it's good for the kids. It gives each kid a little bit more exposure than what they normally would get. So very nice. Good to have.
4 receivers set. Fake the handoff again. Looks like he had an option play, but no one to pitch it to there. Brought down is Blumrick, the quarterback, right near that line of scrimmage at the 40 with 54 seconds remaining. Clock is ticking down. Oilers still have 1 timeout left.
Ball down to the 39.
It's 3rd down, though, so they'll need to run a play here. At least some sort of pass play here to get a little bit closer if they had any thoughts of kicking a field goal. 4 receivers, 3 to the left side. Blumrick back to pass. Here comes the rush. It's a screen, but that ball's going to fall in the turf. Incomplete.
Screen pass falls.
Yeah, it's a little bit rushed. It's actually a good call trying to get the screen set up. But I think they may be a little bit out of the range for a field goal.
Yeah, I think way out of range. Pinkston was the intended receiver on that play. Clock is stopped, 31 seconds remaining here in the period. Now, this situation, I mean, I guess you've got to take a shot at the end zone here.
Yeah, you really don't.
Obviously, you have to run a 4th down play with the clock stopped.
Yeah, you really don't have an option here. You have to try to do something to go to the end zone, or are you trying to get a first down? I mean, I guess you could have a guy run a 15-yard out or something to that nature. But you want to come away with something on this. You don't want to give them the ball back with 30 seconds left.
Take a look at some scores here. 9:45 remaining in the second. Dickinson up on Clearbrook 20-14. Texas City up on Marshall 14-7. Of course, our game here. Alvin up on Memorial 28-8. Pasadena trailing Dobian 35-0. Klein Oak 26-14 lead over Klein Forest. Jersey Village is being shut out right now by Cy Ranch 28-0. Cy Falls 22-7 lead over Cypress Springs. And Stratford 24-0 over Tomball right now. Spring trailing Westfield 16-5. Look at some of those scores here. Getting close to our Panera Bread halftime report.
It's definitely some good football in the area, and that's the high school wrap-up show. That's another positive to have, because with all this good football, you definitely want all the exposure you can get for these young men for this area.
Something's got to give here in this game. Both these teams in first place in 22-6A. Both teams undefeated in district play. Somebody's going to get a loss, though. Back to pass, firing right side. There's a one-on-one situation. That pass going to fall incomplete. Good throw there from Blumrick, but good one-on-one coverage there. There is a penalty marker down, though.
Yes, near the line of scrimmage.
24 seconds remaining on that 4th down and 9 play.
Well, it was a nice play design. You had trips out to the left-hand side. You had single coverage at the top to try to set up a go route.
First down.
That's a nice play call.
Face mask called against Dawson. So that's going to move the ball, give them an automatic first down. 24 seconds left. The Oilers have used all their timeouts.
And that was the interior line once again. You have those guys hand fighting. One guy's a little bit higher than the other, and when you reach, instead of hitting the shoulder pad, you're hitting that face mask. That's all it takes. That's a big play for Pearland.
So they hadn't moved the chains yet. The players are ready to go here, and they finally moved the chains and moved the football once they explained, I guess, to the coach what happened on that last play that was the cause of the penalty. So the football comes all the way to the 24-yard line.
And if you're a coach, I'm sure you don't even want to hear that.
So you've got a chance to take a couple shots at the end zone here and then potentially kick a field goal. Hingston, I beg your pardon, Blumrick, the quarterback, kicks it, has a man, pass complete and brought down just across the 20-yard line. Looks like Cody Williams was the receiver there.
It's a nice quick bubble screen to the outside. Looks like they're in a bunch formation up there.
10 seconds to go, 7 seconds. They need to get to the line of scrimmage. They need to spike it. 4 seconds, 3, and they spike it with 2 seconds remaining in the half.
If you're watching from home, you want to say, why are they taking so long? Why are they taking so long? Well, the coach knows what they want to run. They want to run another bubble screen. They just don't have the time to do it. So they're sitting there trying to decide, do I kick a field goal? Do I have enough time? And they almost ran out of time.
Well, they're going to put Cody Bernstein and the kicking unit on. They'll kick it from the 25, so this will be a 35-yard field goal attempt from the right hash mark with 2 seconds remaining for their first lead of the football game. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up. It looks long enough. It is good.
That was a nice kick.
So we've hit zeros, a 35-yard field goal from the senior kicker Cody Bernstein has the Pearland Oilers up 10-7 at the intermission here on Texan Live.
What an amazing half.
We don't wear the West, we live it.
I live for a good run.
I live for the crowd.
My scar.
7 flat in the short round.
My face.
Working with my partner.
8 seconds, nothing less.
Rooting for the bull.
Cavenders, don't just wear it, live it.
It's our Panera halftime here coming up in just a second here as the Oiler band is taking the field right now. Alex Obarrio, Derek Jones, real quick thoughts on the first half there.
That's exciting first half. I mean, there's some early jitters, cues in the start of the game. That's a nice response to a big call on that penalty to come back and get that field goal at the end of the half. It's a close game and exactly what we thought it would be before we started.
A lot of great running from
Exactly.
there. The Oilers seem to have found something on offense, and Dawson kind of a little bit shaken up, but they seem to build a drive but aren't able to finish them except for that one where they got the touchdown.
Yeah, had a nice drive going and had a couple of penalties and kind of slowed it down. I thought their momentum, I thought Pearland, that long drive they had, I thought that really kind of changed the outcome early in this half because they kept them on the sideline so long. It was really hard for Dawson to get back in the flow again.
All right, so it's our Panera halftime. 10-7 our score. The Oilers up on the Eagles. We've got the bands performing. We'll be back with the second half a little bit later on here on Texan Live.
Featuring Equilibrium by Lovat Cooper, Symphony No. 2 by Barber, Alcott by Ives, and Fantasia in G by Mayer.
That decision set a lot of things in motion. So now it's not just chickens raised this way. It's more ingredients you can trust. Which has taught us a lesson. Sometimes what you think is the harder road turns out to be the only one worth being on. Panera Bread. Live consciously. Eat deliciously.